Hey yo, what's going on? It's me, Boss Cat Astronaut, with another update. So I know you're probably wondering, why am I smiling during a bull market? Did I say bull? Exactly right. It's actually a bear market, but I'm very bullish. So what I mean by that is that these are where the opportunities are made. So I wanted to share a video with you guys where we kind of touch on where we're at in this current bear market and market cycle, uh, the mental mentality that you want to have moving into this space, and also uh, what are the opportunities that are out there, right? And how do you capitalize on those, right? So I wanted to do a brief video on that. Very excited to do so. I want to post more. It's just been a very, very tumultuous week on a personal level. However, I'm here ready to put this together for you. So let's get into it. So, those of you may be familiar with, this is just statista.com. And this is just the Ethereum price per day from August 2015 to June 15th, 2022. So you're seeing a 7 year cycle here, right? Essentially, what you're really seeing here, you're seeing two market cycles, right? So you saw this first cycle, and it's crazy how identical these look, right? So 2015, you're in a bear market, slowly you're kind of capitulating, you're going back and forth. Oh, and you start getting an uptick in 2017, right? Significant uptick. Uh, Balances out in July, goes back up in August 2017 for that all time high during that bull run that ended January 2018, right? And we know that back then, Bitcoin hit its all time high of 20K um, in December 2017, right? So after that, the market dropped, picked back up a little bit, and then slowly trickled back down between $100 and $300 for a couple of years, right? And again, we started seeing the market pick up August 2020. Wow, we shoot up like crazy. We take a deep breath in April for that final push up. November 2021 to $4,400. So this is kind of giving you I just want to remind you guys of what actually happened, right? We moved in January 2021. No, let's go back a little bit further. October 2020 to, where's October? To October 2021, we went up to $4,300 all the way from 300, right? Just to put that in perspective, that's how high we went. We had our all time high, and we've been coming down ever since, right? I don't know why this is a surprise to everybody, but people are finally realizing we're in a bear market. And we've been in a bear market for quite some time. However, there's been lots of opportunities. People have profited in the NFT space, not so much in DeFi, but uh, I just want to show you where we're at. But when we look at the past here, right, it shows us where we've been, but also where we're going, right? So when we bottom out here, when we bottom out this cycle, we're going to capitulate for a year or two. That's going to happen. And if you're patient and you invest and you dollar cost average in, there's a high likelihood that you're going to see lots of upside when we shift back up in 2024, 2025. My apologies if you can hear my puppy in the background. She's very upset right now that she's not in here, but she will be soon. But back to the video. So I kind of showed you and gave you a picture of where we're at from a price perspective. Now let's look at our Wall Street cheat sheet. If you notice, let's go back and forth here. I kind of just took you guys through this all time high and us kind of slowly going down and reality hitting us, right? And the capitulation beginning to start, right? So I think where we're at now, we're past the anxiety and denial space. I think we're kind of like in the panic space here, and maybe the capitulation space where people know we're in a bear market, right? Some people are going to get angry and frustrated. You're going to have some people that get depressed. And if that's the case, choose healthy ways to deal with your stress. Lots of communities, NFT communities, have spaces specifically for that. So I advise you to go check that out. But we're going to see an uptick again, and people are going to be in disbelief. Then we're going to shift from disbelief all the way back over to hope and optimism. We're going to run up again. This is essentially a market cycle. This is the Wall Street cheat sheet. I'm letting you know it's going to be painful times ahead. Not much is going to happen from a price perspective. Things that were very high are going to be very low for a long time. So what are you going to do to handle that, right? I'm telling you what I'm going to do. This is not financial advice. I'm just telling you what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to invest and be a part of the communities that are building. What do I mean by that? I want the blue chips on any blockchain that I invest in. For me specifically, you guys know I invest in NFTs or CNFTs, which are Cardano NFTs, right? And for me, I want to invest in the people that are building. I'm called Boss Cat Astronaut because I really believe in the Boss Cat Rocket Club. These guys have done an amazing job of continuing to under promise and over deliver for a very long time. And, I've been a loyal holder, and, there were times where I could have been up 20K on, one NFT, but the long term value of what I'm going to gain with these guys building what they're building in terms of infrastructure, I think will greatly outweigh those short term gains. Uh, so, what's this cool cat you're seeing here? This is called added value and utility, right? Uh, so, this is an airdrop that they're doing for their holders of very rare rockets or cats, right? Top 1K cats. This is a great CNFT collection. If you're not familiar with it, it's one of the blue chips. They have three of their projects: their Metaverse project, their Rocket Parts project, and the Cats project. They're all in the, top 10 all time of Cardano CNFTs. So I advise you to check it out. But they're building a metaverse very similar to Sandbox. And what I like about what they're doing is that holders are building an infrastructure around their metaverse. So you have Vox Society, shout out to them. They're a collection of builders that got together and put together an amazing Vox project, CNFT project. Dot Builders, another one. They're minting in a couple of weeks. I'll be doing a video on them shortly, supporting the infrastructure. There's Boss DAO and others that are creating DAOs in order to invest directly into these Boss Cat CNFTs. So I advise you to check them out. I'm invested in them. And really happy with the community and like what I get, on the day to day with the great people that I've been able to meet and get to know. But more importantly, I want you guys to also think about other blue chips. Now, my portfolio personally, I'd say probably 75-80% into Cardano. And I needed to balance that out. So I wanted to make sure that I got a blue chip on another blockchain. the number one blockchain for NFTs, which is, of course, Ethereum. So I was able to procure a Mutant Ape. So I'm now a member of the Bored Ape Yacht Club. Very happy to have this opportunity to do so. And the price was right. The timing was right and the price was right. Anytime I can buy one of the blue chip NFTs that last month had a floor price of over $100,000 and I can get a buy-in of, 1/4 or 1/5 of that. I mean, it's a no-brainer for me as a long-term holder, and a believer in, the Ethereum blockchain and the Cardano blockchain. So I was able to make this move. So more to come on that. Um, but it also gives me exposure to new alpha, and it gives me the opportunity to tell these folks about Cardano. So very excited what I can bring to the table. Also, as a Cali native, very excited to be a part of a community with, you know, probably nothing but, NBA Finals champion and MVP. You know what I mean? So very, very great opportunity to buy into a network, buy into alpha that I wouldn't be exposed to. And I think in the long run, that's part of this journey, right? Is we want to be part of communities that add value, not only from a feel good perspective, but also we want to get good alpha. We want to learn. We want to get great information and identify those opportunities moving forward. So I want to advise all of you to stay the course. This is a marathon. This is not a sprint. For those of you who have put money aside, and you just have it on the side, just be patient. You'll be able to dollar cost average into these tokens and these projects, and you'll be very happy that you did so in a few years. Um, but with that, um, just want to give a shout out to Boss Cat Rocket Club, the entire CNFT community. Shout out to my apes. Happy to be a part of, the Bored Ape Yacht Club, specifically the Mutant Ape Yacht Club community. Happy to contribute, and just happy to be in this space, being able to snipe a lot of these amazing projects and assets for dirt cheap. And I know it's going to pay off in the long run. So be patient, guys. Stay the course. Learn. Contribute to your communities, and let's see where we're at in a couple of years from now. But be patient, stay the course. As I always say, start every day with a grateful heart. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Later.